Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse. It's time to get it going. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Hawaii's offense will have first crack at this one. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a...
Turning it on! They bring him down, and that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
He's going to keep it. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll break out the wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Reeder. Now the pitch. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the wildcat again.
Man, really good decision-making by this offense on third down. Understanding, running the option to perfection, getting it to the pitch.
Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
To throw, it's Clinton. Here comes the heat. He's got him. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll run the sneak for it. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that. last week, being called on 5 times. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Reeder. He'll toss it. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Gets it past the marker. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. Slithers into space. There he goes. He's at the touchdown Rainbow Warriors. Great job by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
14, Kansas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. To the air, it's Clinton. He's got it. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Makes the grab in the open. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Wildcats will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Off to the races to the right. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Wisconsin delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Madison. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big Ten. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Clinton. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Bringing the heat. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. To the air, it's Clinton. Swings it out to his running back. Can't get him to the ground. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Reeder. Creates a little room. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, look out on the right. The 20. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Warriors!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter and his left. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right and make touchdown, Wildcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
28, Kansas State, 7.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Reeder. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to pass, it's Clinton.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They punted away on 4th down. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
On the direct snap, it's Reeder. He'll toss it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Looking for a deep man. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get...
A shot toward the end zone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Rainbow Warriors will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll return it. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drop step. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball's going to come out. Nice job by the defense. React.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Hawaii. A great catch and run for 6. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Hawaii 35, Kansas State 7.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down.
Kansas State offense will take over.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat.
Brings up third down.
On the direct snap, it's Reeder. Keeps it. There he goes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
36-yard line.
And the Rainbow... Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Is a turnover on downs.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
On the play.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Clinton. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Reeder. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Reeder. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. He's not even going to come close to the first down, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go, set.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Turning it on! Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Reeder. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Powers through the defender. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Reeder. Rustled out of bounds at the 26, a huge pickup on the ground. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Pick up a few on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here we go.
Direct snap. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he's got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Back has it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And it'll be down right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Gonna look downfield again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This offense says it's 4-down territory, taking a chance from the 43. Caught near the sticks, it's 12. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Snap to the back. Still looking, on the move. Got his man out of the backfield. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the quarterback takes a knee. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Fourth down and 12 is four-down territory for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, going to the air. Moving out of the pocket. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Direct snap. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.